there's a lot of people right now who are in this kind of in between, and you ask them, what do you do? And they say, oh, I'm in between jobs. And you feel there's a kind of like a shame in it for them that they don't have a home yet, a professional home, and they're still seeking. And I think that this in between space has so much power if we allow it to teach us what it needs to teach us, because it has the power to detach your identity from your profession. And the maybe the capitalist system doesn't want us to do that because they want the productivity to depend on our sense of self-worth and our identity to be kind of dependent on being in this race. But to take the time to detach ourselves from that identity is a great service for a new way of being in the world. So I am also here to encourage and inspire and support people who are in this in between place to find their power and not necessarily be in the chase to get right back into another system, but to take this time. And I know that there's financial stresses, and I am not naive about the circumstances that are very important to this, or the economics that are needed to live in such a in between state. But if possible, to also maybe on the side or give it space somehow, to also explore what this in between could bring in terms of what one feels is a joyful thing or what one wants to give to the world. So when I first had this big breakup in 2013, I went right into that in between space. I didn't feel like getting. I mean, I was trying to get jobs and stuff. I wasn't so successful. Definitely wasn't trying to fill the boyfriend position so fast either. So I just let myself linger in that, and I really found a kind of freedom that is not dependent on the things that my life taught me, my conditioning taught me that are needed to have a good life. And slowly the other practicalities also started to come into place. But it took also a courage to stand in that in between space. And that also means that, first of all, you detach the identity. Second of all, you find your inner power instead of giving your power away to these places that maybe even won't really fully appreciate and value the talent that you have. And third of all, you can you can contribute to the world by being creative in the world rather than just consuming other forms of creativity and other people's creativity, which is of course something beautiful to see, but you can also yourself be that creator. So these aspects make it worth it to linger a little bit longer in the in between, and also find communities of support that will say, yes, be here. Let's change the approach instead of trying to minimize that in between time to be as little as possible, like our social structures wish us to do, rather to prolong the in between state. Even if it doesn't mean time wise, prolong as in give your energy to it. It doesn't have to be now I'm going to sit in this state of unemployment or whatever it is for 2 years. It's more of an energetic thing. It's rather to see what it maybe to process some shame that comes up about it, or to tap into something that brings me joy. So it's in the energetic approach. It's where you put your energy rather than trying to make this period longer time wise. So that's we're going to get together a group of in-betweeners. We'll have a call about it soon. If you'd like to join, please comment below, and I'll send you a link to the Zoom chat that will take place August 21st at 3 p.m. And then hopefully there'll also be some physical meetings in Copenhagen.